Hi, and welcome to week 3 of our Lenten Grow Group. We're so delighted that you are continuing this journey with us through Lent. This week, we are exploring the crucial role that families play in children's faith formation. This is an age-old topic of discussion. From the book of Deuteronomy, in the beginning of the Old Testament, listen to these words. Make my way known to your children and your children's children. Keep these words that I am commanding you today in your heart. Recite them to your children and talk about them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you rise. Indeed, over the centuries and millennia, many people have tried to figure out just how it is that they might go about passing on their faith to their children, bringing them up to know and love God and their neighbor. That's part of what we're trying to get at this week.
We hope the readings, the suggested practices, and reflection questions have helped you in these past 2 weeks, whether solidifying something that you've already felt or known, or have learned something new. And we hope that you have found time to be able to discuss the practices and the reading questions and the reflection questions with your Grow Group partners. Thank you for the feedback that you've given us so far. It helps us going forward.
When we started on week number 1, we made clear that there's no secret formula for success. I think we all know that when it comes to parenting. But if there is a secret ingredient to passing on our faith and bringing up our children to know and to love God, it starts with family. Yes, everything else is important. Having a faith community, having a stable society in which to bring up our children, sure, that's all important. But having a family that practices their faith and is able to pass that down to their children, it starts there. And so that's what we're looking at in our readings this week. In the book Families and Faith, which is really a sociological work, I have assigned a few pages that really distills down the key findings from some sociological research. And then in The Spiritual Child, which we're coming back to again for a second time, it puts those things into practice. So, all right, we know family is really important in passing down faith and as a bedrock for our children's spirituality. So it provides us with some more practical tips for living that out in our household.
You might find that the reflection questions for this week lead to more deeper conversations. And once again, we just want to say that there are no right or wrong answers to these reflection questions, and to take comfort that we are in a judgment-free zone. So give thought to them very carefully, feel them, and be honest with yourself as you answer them, both to yourself and with your Grow Group partners.
Have a great week, and we will see you back next week. And of course, make sure it's on your calendar, Monday, March 29th at 7:30 p.m. We will have our Zoom meeting with all of us who have been participating to wrap everything up. Take care.